Hi everybody and welcome to today's Jungle Musings. In this Jungle Musing, I am out today to give extra fired up inspiration to women and the importance of owning your voice, which in my experience is an ongoing thing. It is not just a one-time, I own my voice and now I got it. And I want to use the example of what's going on right now in the White House. So I finally turned off CNN to make this video. It's Thursday. It is 10:30 about Central Time, and things are heating up. And I've been taking the advice of someone who I consider to be a very enlightened and transformed person on being able to listen to both sides of the politics right now and noticing where I feel resistance and allowing the resistance to just be there and sort of dissipate so that I can hear both sides and really just be an enlightened person when it comes to that these are all viewpoints. So if you're listening in on what senators are saying and what the news media is saying, it's like both viewpoints are so real. You know, when they say them, it's like it lands as the truth, and they're very convicted, and that is why it lands as a truth. So you really can't tell, and we really are never going to know what the truth is, probably. I mean, how would we, between Kavanaugh and Dr. Ford? But what I want to bring to the forefront about women's voice being heard in the world and women owning their own voice for their own lives, and that this is it's a time that has come. This is representative of a time that has come. I know when I had this boyfriend as a young adult woman, I think I was 19 years old, and I didn't even want this boyfriend. My mom told me that I couldn't hurt his feelings. I went out on a couple dates with him, and nice guy. He gave me a ring, and it was really soon in our dating relationship that he gave me this ring, like right away. And it had diamonds in it and everything. And my mom, I told her, I said, yes, it's beautiful, but I don't want it. I mean, I don't like the guy. I'm not interested. And she's told me, and my mom, she had very conflicted, things. She was very pro-female, very liberation oriented. And also she had the upbringing and the conditioning that women had of her day and age. And this is what she told me. She told me I couldn't hurt his feelings. In other words, I couldn't return the ring to him and say, I'm not interested in pursuing this relationship because I couldn't hurt Kelly. You can't hurt his feelings. Now, listen, since this whole thing came out with Kavanaugh and Dr. Ford, I had a girlfriend who went on Facebook and for the first time mentioned that for the first time she's ever told anybody 40 years ago she was raped, and she's never told anybody that. So what we have to really get as a lesson from this experience is that women's voices are suppressed, have been suppressed, and are still suppressed. The messages that's still out there is that women aren't supposed to tell the truth. And women, and the thing about women is that this Me Too movement has so much more to do with than what it looks like on the outside. It goes so much deeper. So it spreads so much further. It has so many other symbolic life lessons and to pull from and draw from. So women really speaking up, really having a voice, feeling like they're going to be heard when they speak up and speak their truth. And this is what is representative of what's going on here, I think. Now, I don't want to discount what's going on with Dr. Kavanaugh. I mean Judge Kavanaugh and Dr. Ford. I just want to bring forward that this is really, a time when we're going to really see what still exists in our society. And it is a major wake-up call. And for a woman to own her voice means to bring integrity to this world. And this world needs integrity right now. For women to own her voice means that women's leadership will be heard, will be taken seriously. For women to own their voice right now means that moms are modeling, are role modeling for their daughters in the most powerful and most important way that you can right now. There is a whole, movement going on that impacts the future of this world right now. And so I'm not going to pick sides. I'm going to see what happens, because I see that both viewpoints are legitimate, and I also do have an opinion about what the truth is, but I see the bigger picture. I see the bigger lesson in what's going on right now. And I see that it was inevitable that something like this was going to happen. So I'm not real caught up on this incident in terms of it being personal to these two people as much as it was just bound to happen. This was bound to happen. And yes, it's a drama and it's a shame, and it's intense and it's nasty and all this stuff that everyone's saying. And if you look at it in a bigger viewpoint, you can see that it really is a lesson for all women and all girls to own their voice. Absolutely the importance of entering into the process of owning your voice. And I will talk more later on what it takes to own your authentic voice in the following video. So until next time, please, if you enjoyed what I've said and you'd like to share it with your friends, I always appreciate that. Also, subscribe to my station, hit the notification bell if you'd like to know when a new video goes up. And until next time, from In the Jungle, once again, bye until next time.